Hi, Flosstube friends. How are you? I've missed you. It's a sunny day here in Washington State, so come on in. I got the air conditioning going. We can sit in the kitchen. I've been baking dog cookies. Look, you can see them. Ooh, she can smell them. There's a whole tray of them right there. And then I thought, ooh, I should invite you all over. I can make donuts. Baked donuts. They're so good. Oh man, it's the vegan 8 recipe. I love it. I'll try a couple before you get here so I know that they're good. Okay, there's no sugar and no dairy and vegan 8 recipe. It's the best. So let me know when you're coming and then I can just pop them in the oven and then we can have warm donuts. So I'm going to make some right after this video. I have to. I really want to. Anyway, how you been? This is video number 52. If we haven't met yet, my name is Daleen, and this is my channel where I talk about cross stitch and quilting and sewing and some baking and my grandbabies and my dog and my garden. And I don't know, have I really talked to you that much about my chickens? I don't know. And of course, what I'm grateful for. So thanks a lot for stopping by. Today is Wednesday, July 14th. It's Teresa's birthday. So hi, Teresa. I think Maggie Grace Creates. So happy birthday to you. First of all, I wanted to say thank you so much for all of your prayers and good wishes and good karma for Eva and Mandy. They're in our stitching circle. And then Mr. Wright for his eye. He seems to be doing better. We are playing Scrabble and backgammon again, so that's good. And he said maybe next weekend after, we could start back with some jigsaw puzzles. So he's doing pretty good, and change is hard. So he's eating all the food that I'm making, and so it's going good. So anyway, I just thought, oh, you should come on in my kitchen today and you could sit on the other side of the bar there and we can eat snacks and talk about stitching, and that'll be a good thing. Okay. Sadly, Barb from Blackbird Designs passed away on July 4th. And I'd never met her, but she was one of us. She was one of us makers. She made things. She made quilts and she cross-stitched and she designed, and just somebody you'd want to be around. And I thought, oh, maybe for a video I could share 1 or 2 pieces of Blackbird Design things that I'd made. So, just kind of like a nice tribute and a beautiful mwah to her and thank her for everything that she's done. And then I started collecting things, and I was really surprised at how many Blackbird Design things I had. So anyway, I thought we would do a little bit of that first. So let me start. I have, look at this. Isn't that sweet? In my garden, and I made it into a drum. Of course, I used Vanna's tutorial, so it turned out beautifully. Really sweet. That was a good one. My friend Christine sent that to me, the kit, so that I could make that. Let's see. This one is a basket of memories. Oops, a little bit. There you go. Basket of memories, and I made this pillow. Remember me? It has some of those dandelion wishes on the back. I love that. And this was my first one that I stuffed with sawdust. It was a heck of a mess. It was everywhere. And since then, I haven't made one with sawdust. So I think it turned out cute, but oh Lordy, was that a mess. Ooh, that was a big old mess. Okay, I've made a couple of, this one was from the Ooh La La book, the design book. I made the little sewing satchel. Turned out really sweet. That was really fun to make. That was really fun. I think, is there a picture on the front? Oh yeah, there is. Look, right there. I didn't have as dark of ribbon as they had, but it still turned out pretty cute. Pretty cute. I really liked it. I like doing those little bags. They don't take too much time. And there's one in The Winds of Autumn, this book. And I made this little sewing satchel. So each of my granddaughters has one. So I'm going to fill them up with some really high quality scissors and some needles, and make a really beautiful little sewing pouch for them so that they could have that. Gosh, yesterday they went for their uniform fitting for school already. School's less than a month away for them. So No, I'm sorry. Did I just smack that? I kind of did. I'm very sorry. Oh, hope you didn't get car sick. Okay. Oh, look at this one. Another Blackbird design. Under the Sea. This is the one where I loved the frame. It was weird. It looked like seaweed and driftwood. I made it the summer of 2019. I don't know. I love the octopus, and Barb loved the Beatles. So she had lots of little nods to the Beatles, different patterns. But this frame was just gnarly, and I don't know. It was like, I knew it was the right frame. It's the second I saw it. So that's a good one. I like that one. It's kind of a fun, makes you kind of look at it twice. It's kind of silly. Ooh, okay. Then this one, just finished this one recently, the Merry Christmas one. That's kind of a fun one. I didn't think I would, but I like that gold inlay in that. It's kind of neat. And it looks really neat on a gray wall. That white around the edge really makes it pop. I think that one's called Merry Christmas. Okay. And then I have this one, and I have not framed it yet. It is finished. It's called We Live in Hope. And I believe theirs said Chesapeake Bay. Mine says Birch Bay, because that's where I spent all my summers learning to swim and pilot a boat and eat popsicles and drink out of the hose. And that's where I spent my time. So I finished that in 2020, and makes me smile. I really would like to get that framed. That'd be a good one to get framed, wouldn't it? That would be nice. Okay, so the one that I'm working on right now is called Merrily, Merrily We Welcome Spring. So once I decided, we need to do a little bit in honor of Barb, I thought, I'm going to do the border, and I just have this way, just a little bit more, and I'll connect it. So, and I already counted over, and it's going to connect. So I'm happy about that. So, you can see my Berkey right there. The water. It's my our water filter. It pretty much saved my life. It cleans out everything, fluoride and chlorine and bad chemicals and everything. And we just get fresh, clean water. I have it right there by the window so that the light can come through the blue. And that's a whole nother healing thing about color. So we won't go there. Okay. Sorry. That was down a rabbit trail. Okay. So anyway, this one is beautiful, and it's really lovely that I'm getting back to it. And I think I haven't been wanting to stitch lately, but I think it's because I've been doing so much gardening. And then when I come in, I'm a little bit pooped. So I thought, I think this will be nice. This will be nice to just focus on this one and work on it, and just stitching for the pleasure of stitching. So that's what I'm working on. So that's a good one. Okay. Did I get all of them? I think I did. That's kind of a lot. I was really, really surprised that I had done so many. So that was nice. Okay. I have a finished project from last time. Oh, hello, Miss Maisie. Hello, Miss Maisie. This morning I took her to a new groomer. It was the first time we'd ever been, and they were really nice and friendly. I've done her nails now for 4 or 5 months, and I'm just not very good at it. I wish I was better. I've watched a million YouTube videos. I've bought every little clipper thing. I put it with a leash. I've had Mr. Right holder. I'm just not good at it. I'm trying. I tried. I really tried. But today I walked happily into the place and introduced myself and introduced Miss Maisie, and they were very gracious and happy to clip her toenails, and off we went. And I said, we'll be back again. So anyway, that made me happy. I'm grateful there's people that are good dog groomers. Okay, I don't know why I said, because she barked. Okay, sorry. This one was the Scarlet House Little Deeds Sampler, and it is finished. Now I have to see what kind of frame. I was sort of thinking maybe a dark black frame, and I think I saw one, but I think it was a little too fussy. So I don't know. I'm still kind of peeking and looking. And I use the called for threads and the called for fabric. And I put Adelaide, my little granddaughter's initials, Adelaide Wilson. I put her initials on here. I try to sneak in different people's initials, thinking that they'll want it instead of throwing it away to Goodwill, or I don't know. Normally in the alphabet, I change the letters. This one was already changed letters, so I just thought, oh, instead of my initials down there, I'll put her initials. So that border was a beast. For some reason, I love borders, but that one I just couldn't get a good rhythm going. So, but it was fun to stitch. It was really fun to stitch. So that's a good thing. Okay, let's talk about some Christmas in July. Okay, so number one of the things that happened that was so neat was the question I asked for the thread milk design drops was, let me know if you had a milkman that delivered milk to your door when you were little. People had an ice man, milkman, bread man, potato chip man, ice cream man. One person said that they used these little toppers when they were in first grade as counters. That's how they were counting and doing their math. One person said they got it delivered straight from mom and dad. They lived on the farm, so they got fresh milk. One person said they had to go without milk for a week because it froze and burst. They'd forgotten to get it out of the container. Oh, and one person said they had a little door that was built into their house. So by the back door, the regular size back door, and then there was a little door beside it. And the milkman would open that door and put the whatever they ordered, milk, in, and then shut the little door. Isn't that neat? If you ever want to thank you for all your comments, and I really appreciate it. It was so fun to read about everybody getting milk delivered, and sometimes it froze, sometimes you got ice cream, sometimes you got, different things you weren't expecting, juice or what have you. It was the neatest thing to read what everybody did. I just loved it. And I did tell Lori Wilson, the lady who donated these thread milk design thread drops. I said, oh, you've got to read what everybody said. It was so fun to read all of it. So thanks a lot for leaving all your comments. I really appreciate it. I use the random generator comment chooser, and the winner is Lisa, crossed by Floss. So that's pretty exciting. Hi, Lisa. I think I have your address. Maybe I don't. Maybe you better send it to me, and then I'll pop these in the mail to you. So that's pretty fun. Oh, while we're doing a giveaway, Diane H. McCall, send me your address, and I'd like to send you a little zipper pouch and maybe a little bit of goodies, a thread drop here or there, maybe a pattern or two. It'll be fun. So send me your email address. Congratulations to both of you, and thank you so much, Lori, for donating your Christmas in July thread drops. They're beautiful. I love them. I love the little tag. I love the little bling on it. That's so nice. The little Christmas tree and the jingle bell is really sweet. So anyway, thank you so much. Okay, while we're talking about Christmas, now remember, I did these are called Winter Animals by The Little Stitcher. Okay, so they have all kinds of little animals for ornaments. And I actually just saw where they have, this is Winter Animals and Winter Animals 2. Now they have Arctic Animals. Ooh, they look really cute. Huh? Okay, so let's talk about it. All right, first of all, I stitched a raccoon. Okay, so here we go. These are the snow globe ornaments. So I backed each one with some red plaid fabric. I used Vonna Pfeiffer's tutorial to teach me how to do it. Actually, I watched it like 7 times. Okay. I did the raccoon. I did the fox. And the snow is in there. They turned out really charming. Each of them I did the same on the back. I did the little bird. For my little granddaughter, Adelaide, she chose the bird. She wanted a bird. They're so sweet. Okay, so I wanted to show you, I told you I would show you the in-between. So in between, here's one more fox. One of them, I needed to do 2 foxes instead of an owl. So they chose another fox. So I'm finishing that. And then that will go on this board. So it'll be wrapped around the board like this. This is the backing. And then it was gathered around. It's going to be put on the back and then put in one of the snow globes. Okay, so the snow globes come two in a package, and I got mine at Hobby Lobby. It was $1.98, I believe, for 2 of them, and they're in the weirdest section. It wasn't in the Christmas section. It was in the section where you can buy little vases and jars with lids. It was back by the woodworking stuff. I don't really know why, but they had several different, they had an oval one, and then they had the round ones. So, okay, so I followed Vonna Pfeiffer's tutorial, and I sent her a thank you note. Of course, we all send her a thank you note after we use her tutorial, don't we? Of course we do. She's the best. Okay, so she uses, I couldn't find it, but it's snow that goes in there, and it's like you can pick it up with your fingers, and it's little pieces, and it's really classy, and it's nice. Okay, mine's not classy. Mine's fun for the grandkids, those little balls. These little balls are what is inside of a beanbag chair. So they have a lot of static electricity. Okay, and the way you're supposed to do this is you lay the cross-stitch piece down, and then once your dome is clean, then you put your snow in there, and then you put the lid on top. Oh my gosh. Okay, whatever you do, try to find the snow that Vonna Pfeiffer used, because this snow, as soon as you breathe, the beads went everywhere. As soon as you put the top on, the air from inside the top hits it, and they go everywhere. So there might have been a cuss word or 2. Oh man. Okay, those dog cookies smell really good, but I can see the donut pan. You got to come over. We got to make donuts and have some cappuccino. Oh, there's my cappuccino machine, right? It's right there. Okay. Anyway, you're going to love these ornaments. They turned out charming. They were easier than I thought after 4 or 5 times watching Vonna. Get the snow if you can, now that they're starting to get more Christmas things out at Hobby Lobby. Hey, here's another thing down the rabbit hole about Hobby Lobby. Everybody goes to Hobby Lobby and gets all their frames and different things. You know that section that has the cards? There's like a big, huge wall of cards, and you can go and pick your cards. If you look down below and to the left, down, it's not really eye level. It's like knee level. They have these boxes of cards. These are just blank cards. Count your blessings, whatever. What does it say? They have just different sayings. They have birthday cards, they have sympathy cards, and then several of blank cards. And they cost $2, not on sale, just regular price, $2.99. And you get 12 cards. That's 25 cents each. Yeah, I know. Isn't that a great deal? And they're really, they're really substantial. They're really nice. They're hard, nice card. Comes with the envelope. 25 cents. Okay, grab a box while you're at Hobby Lobby. That's a good idea. Anyway, happy Christmas in July. I'm finishing my little fox. I'll finish it tonight or tomorrow, and then I'll wrap them all up, and they'll be ready to go, and I can mail them to them in November, and they can hang them on their Christmas tree. So it turned out really sweet. Really sweet. And I got the Petty Point fabric from 123 Stitch. The white little pom-poms were from Lady Dot Creates. The fabric on the back was just something I had in my sewing room. And ridiculous electric weighted snow came from Hobby Lobby, I think last year or year before. It was just in my Christmas ribbon box. So I'm like, that is a mess. If you can get that other one, try to get that other one. But anyway, and then this was just some baker's twine that I had in my sewing room. So really not that many supplies. So for maybe $2.50, you have an ornament, and it would be I'm really happy to give them for my grandkids, but this would be a super cute ornament exchange if you have to do one, or you want to do one, excuse me. with your stitching group or what have you. And it comes with 2. You could make one for you and one for your stitching buddy, or one that you're going to give away. And I just thought it was really charming. And anyway, I loved it. I loved it. So happy Christmas in July. So that was fun. That was fun. Okay. Hey, I got this book. I can't even believe it. I got this book. Kim, I don't know if I was supposed to say who gave it to me. I didn't ask permission, I don't think. Oh, sorry. Actually, I'm filming on a new camera, or a new computer, so I wonder if maybe I could edit that out. I don't know. Anyway, she heard it from Susan Stanley, Stitch in Time, and she always goes over her quilting and her cross stitching. She's a beautiful floss tuber. I'll link her below if you get a chance. Oh, I think you'd really enjoy her. And she does talk about different books. Now, I know it says embroidery, but this book is from the Georgia Museum, and it is each chapter talks about a little girl and the sampler that she made. And there's really good pictures. They talk about this one. Her name is Martha McKenzie. And each one, they talk about how old she was and the story about her and how old she was. And the book is Georgia's Girlhood Embroidery, Crowned with Glory and Immortality, and it's by Kathleen Staples. And you know what? I'm a pretty quick reader. I think I just hit the camera again. Sorry. I'm a pretty quick reader. And I've only allowed myself to read 8 or 10 pages a night. I'm trying to savor it. I'm trying to go slow. Oh, it's just this whole record of the girl and what she was doing and her family, her siblings. Oh, it's such a good book. It's a paperback book. I don't know. I just love it. I love it. It was such a nice gift. It was such a surprise. It just came in the mail for no reason, and it was so fun. So if you need a little surprise for somebody, or a birthday present, or just for yourself, this is really, really lovely. It's really lovely. Okay. Ooh, let's talk about some yarrow. This is growing in my garden. Ooh, along with my zinnias. Can you see my zinnias? That's kind of neat. Okay, so this is called yarrow. You can see the leaves kind of look like fern leaves. Oh, you can kind of see them. All right, so there you go. I can see it out my window. So it starts out like a darker pink, lighter pink, kind of a peach. And then when it turns to this white color, you pick this, and then you pick off all of the leaves, and then you cut off all of the flower tops, and you dry those. So you can dry them in your dehydrator, or you can dry them in I've been using these grocery sacks that they don't want us to use at the grocery store anymore, that I used to use for fruit. Okay, so you dry them, then you can process them. I needed to dry mine a little more, I could tell. Okay, so this is combined the flowers and the leaves. And so I'm going to let them air out and dry in this bag probably another couple weeks. Yeah, probably another couple weeks. Okay, so in the early days when we had war here in America, every soldier had some dehydrated, dried yarrow in their first aid kit. So that is what they used if somebody had an open wound or bleeding terribly. You sprinkled the yarrow on there, and it stopped the bleeding instantly, like a styptic pencil that we know of today. So once that's dry, I put it in a little pouch, and I keep it in the car for my dog. I keep it in my dog bag for first aid. We keep it in our house in a jar. So when you get a cut or a gash, the yarrow that we grew and dried gets put on that, and it stops the bleeding. So anyway, that's kind of a cool thing. I'm kind of grateful for that. That's kind of nice. My garden is doing so well. I'm so grateful. So grateful. Hey, maybe I could go out there and do a video in the garden again. Maybe I could do that. That could be cool. I don't know. I'd be all hot and sweaty and wearing gloves. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Right now, I can't think of anything but donuts. I don't know why I said that. I'm like, okay, I'm making these donuts before Mr. Wright gets home tonight. Come on over, have a donut. They're so good. All right. All right. What am I grateful for? I am grateful for the twinkle lights outside, that we get to sit outside, and Mr. Wright has them hanging all in the arbor, where we have a big pergola with all of the wisteria, which is sort of weird that a little bit of it's blooming again. So that's kind of neat. And okay, one thing I'm kind of grateful for, which is really not nice, but I'm really grateful for my bug zapper. We can sit out there longer and we don't have to get eaten up by mosquitoes. But I know that's not nice to say that I'm really grateful for a bug zapper, but I really am. So anyway, I'm grateful for Vana and her tutorials. Thank you so much. Between the drums that I've made, the Christmas ornaments, she gives them all away and she's so kind about it. So don't forget to send a thank you note to these gals that are giving away free tutorials. I don't know. They're the best. They really make our lives better. I want to remind them and thank them and that I appreciate them. So I'm grateful for dog groomers that can clip the dog's toenails in like 3 minutes. It's not a huge production. Nobody's crying. Nobody's upset. Nobody's sweating. She's just like, oh, there you go. Done. Like, here's your money. Here's your tip. I'm grateful for you. Thank you. Anyway, okay. Well, thanks for stopping by my kitchen today. Thanks for kind of going down memory lane to see some Blackbird Designs. Do it yourself. Kind of thumb through what you have and see some of those Blackbird Designs, and send a good wish to Alma. That's her friend Barb. It's hard. It's tough when we lose somebody that we love. So send her a hug, some good karma, maybe a prayer or two for her, and of course, Barb's family. So anyway, thanks a lot for stopping by. I'm glad that you did. I'm glad you got to come in my kitchen and see my kitchen where I do make all kinds of good stuff. And look at all the pictures of my grandkids on my refrigerator. You're welcome anytime. So anyway, stop by. I'm going to be making donuts. We'll chat soon. Bye-bye.